Little early AM flight out to Newfoundland. Me and the boys competing at the Eastern Championships. Me, Kyle, and Trevor. That is Trevor taking a nap. And here is all-you-can-eat sushi after we landed. And then here's Trevor trying deep-fried Oreos for the first time. That was crazy. And then because it was 2 days out, I had my last bench session. Here's me warming up to a single. So we got 220 pounds, moving easy, of course, hopefully, you know. T65 also moving pretty good. I was also checking the elbow depth, where the elbow needs to be below the shoulder, and it's looking pretty good. Last warm-up of 286 pounds, 130 kilos, trying to hold it nice and long to imitate meet scenarios, and trying out this bench for the first time. So Trevor's going to give me the commands here. This is my planned opener, and at this point, I'm not feeling too good, and that moved like shit, to be honest. So I was freaking out a little bit, but, you know, at this day, this is 3 days in a row for benching, and even though I felt pretty discouraged, I knew, like, my chest is sore, my head's hurting, and I was just like, you know, just trust in it. Like, you're going to feel good. You have a whole, like, 2 nights of rest and a whole day tomorrow just to eat and sleep, because I'm pretty good on the weight. Even after the all-you-can-eat sushi, you can see here, I ended up weighing in around 187, and that's after a flight, after a lot of, like, eating out. I also had, like, a steak dinner after the all-you-can-eat sushi. Then we scoped out the venue, and here is a little bit of a room tour where we were staying. Open up. It's just a boring hotel. Got the washroom, you know, whatever. Me looking cute. And then we got just the norm. Just chilling. 2 beds. TV that Wi-Fi is poo on. Got red Solo cups everywhere. Then we got the view. Pretty good. So yeah, meet day tomorrow. You ready, Trev? So we had Cheerios and chocolate milk for breakfast. Then we headed downstairs to Kyle's room, where we heated up our ground beef and rice. We found a better room. We'll stay here for now, because look at that.
Look at the glass of chocolate milk you had. Look.
Plain rice. How's your plain rice?
Pretty good.
Good?
Yeah.
Guys, I've been lying the whole time on Instagram about being overweight. I'm not overweight. I'm just bored. So here we are in Kyle's room eating plain rice. And then if you see over there, we've got our plain beef. The problem is we don't really have much ways to cook it. So yeah, just eating this in Kyle's room. And then tomorrow is the big day where Trevor is going to squat, bench, and deadlift 800 pounds. It'll be good.
Yep.
Just got to fuel up on a few more rice packets and we're ready.
Yep.
Yep. Then we went back to our room, did a little physique check, looked good, so we deserve some cookies. Cookies are secured. Show them. Oh yeah, we'll eat one later. And now we're getting steps in and checking out the bay. Very nice. Then it was back to the hotel, the Sheraton, which was the meat hotel. We had some poo battles in the lobby every day, just all day, honestly. Same time, bump some music and poo it out. Then we went back and checked our weight again after eating. I was only 185 pounds, and the night before I lost 2 kilos. We did a face-off, then we went to bed. Then the next morning, it was time. So I was joking around lots that I wasn't going to make it, but I did an hour, maybe even 2 hours before weigh-in, so that's good. Last night I went to bed at like 84.5 and woke up 82.9, baby. So we lost a lot of weight overnight, which is fine. And then we got rehydration stuff, which is what you always want. You're gonna have to chug a lot of water because I'll be dehydrated from this morning until weigh-in. Weigh-in's only at 10. Then we're gonna have some water, tons of it, and then Pedialyte. Just rehydrate, try and be like 180, I guess 85, 86 kilos by the time we step on that platform. And destroy some weights. I feel really good. Got 8 hours of sleep, feeling cute, well rested. Game over, baby. Then later on, the big boy and Kyle showed up. Kyle's underweight. The big boy has no weight limit. They weighed in nice and easy. So we've made weight. We're sitting here. Beautiful view behind me. I don't know if you can tell. And then I'm in here in like this very cool part of the hotel. It's like trees and shit. So, got my water, got my Pedialyte, and got my Minute Rice. This thing obviously was full. I'm gonna get all of it deleted. I already had this much, and then now I'm back down to here. So I've had one of these. This is how much. Doesn't even say, does it? Yeah, it's a good amount of water though. Oh, I just spilled some. Uh-oh. But anyway, guys, the idea is after you weigh in, you want to get all your food and all your water in pretty quickly. It's okay if you feel bloated because you have 2 hours before you compete. So I just need to get all this down, and then I should be heavy. I'll probably be like 186 or 187, which is pretty much the heaviest I ever am. I'm never really even that much in the morning, but it's good to be full, feel powerful. I don't want to just be sitting around 181 because that's just like my morning weight right now. And we got a whole day of lifting. It's gonna be a long one, to be honest. So, by the way, this has like lots of good stuff to make sure that I hold onto my water. Because if you're water cutting, I didn't even do that, but if you were, your body's in the state of flushing out water, and that's how you get to be lighter at the weigh-in. But then you want to hold back onto that water because you're used to training, obviously not dehydrated and stuff. So this with the water, big good combo to make me feel nice, big and strong. I'll give you guys my thoughts if I remember, if I can, after the squat part, the bench part, the deadlift part, you know? Yeah, so for now, just finish up this, eat my food, and it's time to go lift. I'm excited for it. 2 of my friends are competing. I'll put Kyle on here. Kyle talks to the camera. Kyle be shy, and yeah, Kyle and Trevor. So it's gonna be fun. All the boys in the same session. I'll be like flight A, they'll be flight B. It just means I'll do all my squats, then they'll do all their squats. I'll do all my bench, they'll do all their bench. So it'll be cool. I'll get to watch them and hype them up, and I'll definitely get some good videos of them. And hopefully someone films me, or I'll screen record the live stream. So Kyle's not really in the video up until this point because he was really busy handling his client the day that me and Trevor were just goofing around, and his client did really well and actually won his weight class. Oh, he's looking good. After 3 reds, I took 4 reds, and here is a video of my last warm-up at 530 or so pounds, 240 kilos. Feeling pretty good, moved nice and good, undeniably deep, kind of felt like nothing. Rack it and go and wait for my opener. Here is the opener at 573 pounds. This is one of the heavier squats I've done in the gym recently because my back's been hurting since my last competition. It moved like nothing though, and that left me with some confidence to load 606 for my second attempt, which you will see right here. This is officially the most I've held on my back in about 6 or 7 months, which is pretty cool because you'll watch in this clip right here. I pretty much destroy it, felt pretty good, and I knew, okay, it's time. Let's load up 627, and that's what we did. You'll see pretty, getting into it. Like, hey man, you haven't squatted this in a while. Time to turn it on a little bit, and then looking pretty big. This got me giddy. Look at my arms. You can see the biceps popping, and I'm squatting. Come on, man. The craft is coming along, they would say. But yeah, I felt light on my back. I was like, oh, this is dead. And you'll see here, I absolutely annihilated. It moved as well as my second. I probably had 10 more kilos or so, which would have been a comp yard, but we called it here. I'm happy we did. Just building momentum. You can see pretty fired up. Dapped up the judge, hugged Ian. Shout out Ian for handling me and helping me out. And then we move on to watch Kyle's national record attempt. So Kyle had to build a big total here because Kyle needed to beat a total that was set about 2 weeks prior. This is actually about 690, I think, 680. Probably 690 something. And this is a big squat. It's a national record attempt. His second, he kind of messed up with his walkout, but this one here, he nailed that, as you've seen, and he absolutely destroys the weight. He had a good amount more, but this is a national record. You can see the crowd and him very pumped because this is a huge deal. Sets him up really nicely. Then we got big boy Trevor Greenwood squatting 788 here. He absolutely kills it. He honestly had 800, but he also had to hit a big total. He was competing against a very seasoned veteran in Eric Lillis, one of the best Canadian lifters, honestly, ever. So as those guys did their big squats, I did my benching. And if you remember earlier in the video, Thursday, I had a horrible bench session, but today, 2 days later, I'm feeling super strong, really muscular and powerful, and that's a good feeling. By the way, this is Eric. This is the guy. He's in my way on the bench. I told him, get your ass out of here. Nah, he's a really respectful, nice guy. So here we are with my last warm-up. It moved really good. I think that was 292. And I was like, yeah, everyone's dead. Ian agrees. Here we are with the bench opener at 308. This is what you guys seen at the beginning of the video that moved like trash. But you can see here, peaked, baby. We ready. We made that fly. It felt really good. Did the planned jump of 5 kilos. That put us at 319. Which this is actually a comp PR, believe it or not. Moved well. Go up another 5 because that was the initial plan, even though I felt great. Hit 330 on the third attempt. Good. Maybe 2.5 kilos more. Maybe not. It was a good attempt. Big meat PR. And just building the total. Date on Trevor and Kyle. This is Trevor benching 506. Kind of hard. And Kyle benched 365, so everyone is 6 for 6 at this point. No one missed. Also got to give a shout out to Eric Willis, who's competing against Trevor. This is 550. Just take it in, man. Just body that. So we just finished squat and bench. Squat went well. I had a lot more, honestly. And now we're just changing my socks for the deadlift. You got to wear long ones. But bench went well too. I didn't have more. Maybe 2.5. Yeah. It was hard, but it was good. 7.5 over my best. Oh, no free foot kicks. And then, yeah. So it'll be good. Time to go lock it in with a decent deadlift, and then we'll be fine. And hopefully 9 for 9. Try and make the right call. So deadlift warm-up time. Here we go. My back isn't hurting. This is really good. Usually, like I mentioned before on my Instagram, previous videos, like by this point, after a decent squat, my back would be hurting. And it wasn't. It was feeling whatever. I took some Advil because it wasn't like 100% beautiful, but it wasn't hurting, wasn't stopping me. I was feeling very confident on these pulls. Here is 4 reds, which is 485, second last warm-up. Moved like nothing. I was like, oh, we can pull anything today. And then last warm-up here, same as the squat with 529 or so. Again, moving very nicely. Everything felt like nothing. And then it was time to go to the platform. How are we feeling?
Good.
Good, we ready?
It's up the ball. I can't find it.
Use my hand.
What?
Use my hand. So the plan for the deadlifts was the exact same as the squat. Same opener. Moved very easy, just like the squat opener. Make a 15 kilo jump to around 606 pounds. Moved this very well, ideally, and it actually did. This is the most I've pulled in, like, forever, for real. And it moved really nicely. I felt very strong. Grip felt limitless. Strength felt amazing. And so we loaded up 285, which is like 628 or whatever. Same thing as the squat, but my right hand, both hands just stopped working. Didn't have grip issues all prep. I was pretty bummed, not gonna lie, because I knew I could do it pretty easy. And I failed. So I was a liar. But anyway, back to the drawing board. 8 for 9 day, pretty good. Moving on to the boys. This is Kyle's last deadlift. If Kyle hit this for one, this is 771, I think. 777. And if Kyle hit this, it stamps his ticket to go to Worlds. Unfortunately, he falls a little bit short, but Kyle is an absolute unit, guys. Definitely go give him a follow. It really sucks that he missed this. I think he had the strength for it. It sucks. Execution just wasn't there, and it's all good. We will kill it next time, Mr. Graham. But yeah, go give him a follow. And then moving on to Trevor Greenwood. This was for Trevor to have to make Eric overextend. This is 810. Trevor has never pulled 800. He gets it all the way up, and then his hand starts ripping. He couldn't lock it out. His thumb was torn. It sucks. We went to the medal ceremony. Both the boys, Kyle and Trevor, absolutely killed it. We all podiumed. We all looked cute. This is Lucas Wiseman. He'll be representing Canada at the 120 class at Worlds. And then here is Trevor and Eric accepting their awards. Kyle was getting drug tested because he's a freak. And they were like, this kid's not natty. And guess who didn't get drug tested? Your boy Luke. I look natty. I'm weak. That's what WADA told me when they didn't test me. Anyway, here's Trevor looking cute, accepting the award. Very proud of this guy. Very proud of Kyle. I was thinking about it. It's so dope. Like, we have the fucking sickest squad. Kyle came back for the picture after getting drug tested. Then we went up for some food and headed to a little lookout spot to enjoy it before we flew home. We're leaving. Our flight was at like 5 a.m., so we had to leave at 3 a.m. It was crazy, but I'm ending off the video here. Appreciate you guys for watching. Decently happy with my performance considering the factors, and very proud of the boys. Love them. Leave a like if you guys can. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.